welcome to another episode of BC Spirits. I'm of course your host, Sean Sewell. It's my very first episode for 2020, and I've got something else planned for next week, which sort of like sits back to 2019. But I thought I'd do something completely different, leading into the new year. It's something that I've been talking about on my other podcast, about RTDs, ready to drink. And so BC has seen a massive, huge explosion of RTDs in the last little while. Highballs, Highballs is a big one, which is spiked iced tea, I think. Neutral and Pure and all these different vodka soda, hard seltzer companies as well have been blowing up with huge market shares potential. So what I want to do is I want to taste some RTDs that weren't vodka soda, because everybody knows my opinion on vodka, and taste some stuff that is on the market right now, and that is an RTD, ready to drink. Now, RTDs are huge in Australia. I come from Australia, obviously, from my accent. You can tell that in the industry in Australia, it's very different here. Like, RTDs in Australia have been huge for years. You can get RTDs on tap now, so like rum and coke and scotch and ginger and stuff, all on tap. And so this is a big thing. So, but it's starting to crack now, and I want to do something outside the norm because I think that the RTD market has huge potential for a huge market. And that market isn't necessarily cocktail savvy enthusiasts. It's more people who want something a little bit elevated, whether at the beach or at the park or they're in their backyard, instead of just a beer, which our craft beer scene is huge, or a glass of wine or something. They want something a little bit different without all the work and all the struggles. So let's kick it off. First one up is Tempo. So this is from Tempo. There's strawberry lemon, and so this one is from Goodridge Williams distillery. I've tasted a lot of their whiskey before. Their whiskey's very good. Their Tempo gin is fantastic as well. On the nose, you get the strawberry and you get the lemon peel, and it's a gin smash. So you can imagine how you do this. You do muddled lemon, muddled strawberries, gin, soda. Easy done. So this is a really fantastic little number for everybody who likes their gin and tonics and stuff like that, gin and soda at home. Nice 5%, so you're not going to get overly intoxicated on this one. So next up is their, I'm trying to get the English version because they've also got a français. So their lemon mint. So their lemon mint is another smash style, which I appreciate this style of beverage because it's something that I would drink. Now, I'm not an RTD guy. I see the market business point of view. It's just not my personal taste. The lemon's more pronounced on this one, but the great thing is that it's just not mint. It's not mint as in just shitty mint flavoring. You actually can taste the stalk and like the leaf and that sort of thing. It's very close to like what it would taste like if you muddled some mint up or you let some mint rest in gin. This is a good one. This is definitely much more up my alley for the Tempo Gin Smash. Next up is sort of their rivals, I suppose, from Central City. They do some great flavors too. So the first one up for them is their Queensbourough Gin Cucumber Mint. So I'm expecting solid cucumber. I'm going to guess it's the same sort of smash style drink if you were making a cocktail at home. Again, great job on the cucumber, guys. Like, the cucumber tastes like it is the peel. It's just not, I've tasted fake cucumber, like the flavoring before. It actually tastes like cucumber, and the mint is all really natural and real. So next one up from them is the pineapple spice. So I'm guessing it's going to be a spicy pineapple, I suppose. And it delivers. Again, like, I'm usually when you think about RTDs, I'm one of those people that you're thinking like fake shit flavor, like stuff out of a can, like they open up a can, put it into a batch, give it a stir, strawberries! But they've done really good natural flavors, and the flavor profile is great. Now, why is natural flavors a little bit more difficult? Natural flavors are organic, which means things break down. But you're not just tasting shitty mint in the Tempo thing. Same thing with the cucumber mint here. You're not just tasting crappy, like shitty, like mint that you get from the grocery store for cakes. It does taste like you're sucking on a mint leaf. The next one up, which I know is fantastic, the Bitterhouse Spritz. So Aperol Spritzes have been huge in the province for a long time. Well, in the country, the world. Aperol Spritz is the new best thing. I'm surprised that my 2020 episode for SHC, bubbles. SHC didn't have more Aperol Spritz variations. So Bitterhouse has their own bitter orange and sparkling wine. So this one sits a little bit higher, sits at 6%. Oh, you definitely get the wine on the nose. Aperol Spritz. So if you're at home, putting this on the rocks, putting a couple of slices of orange, you're getting a Spritz style drink in a can. And I understand, like, it goes against purists and purism, and I am one of those people that are very purists. If you're gonna have a drink cocktail at home, make it at home. But for a lot of people, that's not a possibility. For a lot of people, they don't want to go to that much stress. This is a big, open market, broad market compared to the people that we serve as cocktail bartenders. And so I think the RTD market is still going to keep growing greatly, especially with selections like this. Finally, I left this one very last because it's the Goodridge Williams whiskey highball in a glass. Again, I chatted about making highballs, and highballs are fantastic as long as you pair the right water with the right whiskey. As I say, Goodridge Williams makes some great whiskey. 7%. But the only thing I have to say about the whiskey highball is that if you made a whiskey highball at home, it'd probably be a higher alcohol. It's the only constraint that RTD cocktails have in the market, is that the government sort of dictates their alcohol content. And that can sometimes take away certain flavors and profiles, especially when it's a 2-ingredient cocktail. You know, I'd probably prefer to see something around the 10-11% for my personal flavor profile. But I can see that being good for the people who like the whiskey. My mum grew up on like bourbon and Coke growing up. So like bourbon, Coke, RTDs in my house were just like prevalent. Whenever my mum did drink, she didn't drink that much. But at the end of the day, like, these are really good examples and a good spread of like cocktails in a can that you can literally pick up, take to the beach, hang out with your friends, and have a good time without taking glassware and shakers and muddlers and fresh fruit and all this sort of shit. You buy it off the shelf and you take it with you, and away you go. So I know this is a weird episode because I don't usually do RTDs. It's probably the only time I'm going to not do RTDs. This month, January, I am having a dry January, so you might see one more alcoholic episode from me for January, but the rest of January I'll be doing a dry January, so I won't be drinking. What does that mean for you, the viewer? That means that I'll be actually showcasing syrups and shrubs and bitters and mixes and stuff that you can add to your drinks and elevate them and have no alcohol option. So we talked about the Limette a couple of weeks ago, which we'll probably include in an episode. But this is a really good spread of great cocktails from BC as an RTD market. I think RTDs are going to blow up, like I said. Thank you very much for the support. Please go and check out BC Spirits swag. I'm wearing a shirt right now. Keep me in the lifestyle I've become accustomed to. And have a good week, guys. Bye.